How about arm bar from guard?
How about that? All right, guys. If we're in guard and I feel like kickoff isn't an answer, I don't feel like I can get it, right? We want tools in our toolbox for Krav Maga. You know, that guy could be giving me an arm this way, a lot of things. I do have to worry about that guy ground and pounding me when I am going for an arm bar. So we'll talk about that as we go. Just to get into a basic arm bar, if Jordy's giving me an arm, I can take it 2-on-1, try to keep it into my body here, right? We might just be in the fight and that arm's just there. I might just recognize, right, that I can come in and control that arm, right? So however you control that arm is great. Just don't let them know you want it and start pulling on that arm. They're going to want it back, right? So I've got that arm, right? Right to right. All right, and I take my left and I karate chop him here. Give him something. Keeping in mind, that guy might be punching you. You might need that hand up to defend. And as he recoils, you're coming over. Right, so you have right to right. Be mindful of that. We don't need to add a ton of stress as somebody's working the coordination as we begin to drill this. Use this karate chop to give him something to think about and kind of try to keep his head there, because it's my left and then my left leg coming up and around. See how high that knee is up on his lats into his armpit? Squeeze your knees. I'll double team and come into his elbow as I take him down here. Pulling in, I need that elbow, squeeze that heels in, squeeze your knees together, then you can come to the end of the lever, thumb up, bridge my hips up and off, and he goes to the tap. If it was in the street, I'd be starting to try to kick, and get myself up and out of there. Guys, want one more time, one more angle? So, he's giving me an arm, however it is. You know, a lot of times, somebody will just be posting up on you, and again, we got to be worried about that hand, right? I come in one, here I can bring him in with my knees if I needed to. If he's too far away, I'm not going to be able to get that leg up there. So he's got to be in here. So right to right, left karate chop, left leg comes around, double team, you're pushing him down, and you're trying to make that all as fast and as smooth as possible. See how I've got his elbow? I'm pulling on that elbow. Way too many people go and they create this space and he gets his elbow out and he's out of there. You need the elbow. So I'm holding on to that. Way too many go to the end and try to get ahead, and then this guy fights for that elbow back. So keep it into your about here, right? And then I can squeeze the knees, keep them sucked in, bridge up, keep it in mind. Maybe I'm smashing him with an axe kick style hit. Maybe I'm just smashing his face and bridging off of his face there as well, right? You might have some trouble if Jordy's trying to grab that arm, right, in there, and he's got a good defense there, we're not really talking about today, but in here, right, I could be smashing him. He's protecting that arm, and you're like, that's fine, protect your arm. I'm going to smash you, gouge your eyes out, or swim through. Maybe I'm smashing him in the groin, smashing the groin, and then I could bridge up and get that arm. Remember, right, we want tools in the toolbox. I'd probably be going to kick off from the guard there before an arm bar if I'm thinking street fight, but tools in the toolbox, we want them. Questions? Sure. All right, 3, 2, 1.